Advanced level, combined maths, English medium. Our past achievements.
මෙපර එක්සෑම් එකෙන් දිස්ත්‍රික් සෙකන්ඩ්. හොඳටම වැඩ කරන සහ අමාරු ගණන් හදන පන්තිය මේක කියලා ෂුවර්.
රැන්ක් 91 මේ වගේ වැඩ කරන ක්ලාස් එකක් අඩුයිද?
රැන්ක් 99 ටෙක් ටියුට් එක ගත්තොත් ඒ ලෙවල් එක්සෑම් එකේ ආන්න පුළුවන් හැම ෆෝමැට් එකකම වැඩ කරගෙන යනවා. ඒක හොඳට කියලා දැන් සර් කියන්නේ හැමදේම තේරෙනවා.
රැන්ක් එක 70ට මාත් මේ කට්ටියම එක්ක මුලින් ඉඳන්ම සර් ක්ලාස් එකට යන පළවෙනි දවසේ ඉඳන් සුදුසුකම් ආවා.
Am I correct? Okay, so therefore, we'll directly mark here, but that one.
English medium, combined maths, matchless excellent explanation, friendly assistance, unchallenged dedication, best results every year. IMS Candy, Sipwinkly Renegala, island-wide, online class.
Combined Maths, Ananda Illangakoon.
Proportion part, no? Proportion part we started last week, no? Yes. Okay. I'll first explain the last week one theory under proportion we discussed. Right. Are here new students today? Today new students? The very first day is today? New student? No, all the people came earlier, no? Right. Okay. Right. So last week on the proportions, people we know, we defined a proportion as the two equal fractions like this. A over B equals C over D mean this is a fraction. That fraction is equal to this fraction. They are two equal fractions. So therefore, this is called as a proportion. Okay. Right. It's called as a proportion. Right. Right. Now there we first discussed the first property of the proportion, people. So if I take, for example, you know, when I take half, right? When I take this half, is a fraction. Okay. So we know an equal fraction to this is 2 upon 4. That's the obvious thing, no? 2 upon 4 is nothing but half. You know, in this case, people, once I use the 4 to multiply this 1 and this 2 to multiply this 2. Okay. So what will happen is 1 into 4 comes left hand side, 2 into 2 comes on the right hand side. You can very clearly notice there, still the left hand side and the right hand side equal. Understand? So therefore, the first property of the proportion last week we learned and proved, whenever we have this way a certain proportion, really we can multiply by this D, this A, and by this B, this C. Understand? That is called as the cross multiplication that you already used in your IELTS. Okay. So we proved it very simplest way last week in the lesson. It is really, people, the proof is really nothing. So we multiply both sides of this by BD. Understand? You know, when we have an equation, in the equation left hand side and right hand side, both sides we can multiply by any value, the equation still the same. It doesn't change. That is very simplest, fundamental, mathematical, what non thing, no? Yes. So once we multiply like that, this BD, people, what you get to the left hand side is BD multiplied by A upon B, and the right hand side also we multiplied by BD multiplied by C upon D. Okay. So now we can cancel down this B with this B, this D with this D, then we get AD is equal to BC. Okay. So that is the first result. This D we can bring here, this B we can bring here. Really, people, we prove another few more. There, remember, when we have this way a proportion, right? This way we have a proportion. For example, I write commonly one general statement like this, X, Y, Z, right? Here, suppose PQ, right? What is this really? X, Y, Z means product of three numbers. The product of three numbers finally give single number, no? For example, if I take for this X as 2, Y as 3, Z as say 4, when you multiply this 3 together, what do you get? 6 and 24. So therefore, X, Y, Z algebraically when we write like this, though you appear there X, Y, Z 3 numbers, really after multiplying them, we get a single digit, no? Single number, right? Okay. So now suppose it is equal to this way lambda mu divided by here alpha beta gamma. So this lambda mu and alpha beta gamma are Greek alphabets that available in the small booklet I gave you. People, what I need to explain you is, in this way when we have, this is a fraction, this is fraction, this is now a proportion. In this proportion, people remember, in the diagonal, along the diagonal, right? You know what is meant by a diagonal. When we consider a rectangle, see, you know, right? These are called as a diagonal. People, along the diagonal, this way, any number, a number or two numbers. So if all three, we can exchange along this diagonal way. For example, suppose we bring this Z from here to here. Still the left and right equal. We bring this P and Q both were here. We bring this Q here and lambda here. Still the same. So therefore, along the diagonals, you can exchange the numbers according to your willingness. But remember, only along the diagonals you can do this. You can't do this along this horizontally. This is not possible. This way, along the diagonal, the numbers you can exchange according to your willingness. Still, even after changing like that, still the new result become left hand side and right hand side become equal. Understand? Okay. So it's few of them we are going to prove. Okay. Right. Today we come to the proof of second one. Right. Take your tutorial under proportions, page number 2. Second one, number 2. Number 2, you are given there to prove something like this. Right. If A upon B equals C upon D. If A upon B equals C upon D. Right? Asking to prove, first one, A over C equals B over D. Then asking to prove, first one, A over C equals B over D. A over C equals B over D. People, really, what is this? This means really, in the proportion, you can bring this C here. You can bring this B here. That's what here we have, no? Once you bring this C here, we get this A over C. B here, B over D. I told you, along the diagonal, you can exchange the numbers. Okay? Then you might ask, then can't we apply this way? This way. Possible. After bringing this here and this here, what do you get? This is coming, no? This is another new proportion. In the new proportion, you can bring this way here and this way here. Why? For any proportion, I told you this way, in the diagonal way, we can exchange. Okay, so therefore, not only this C come in here, B go in here, meantime, if you need, you can bring this D here and this A here. Understand? Or else both these two exchange and these two exchange, you can meantime do. Am I correct? Okay, right now. So then asking to prove these people. Asking to prove. How to prove this? Let's see how to prove this. Proof. We do the proof like this. We start from here. We start from here. Okay. A over B equals C over D, no? Okay. All right. So I can bring this D here and B here. How? By the first proof we did already. Okay. All right. AD is equal to BC. Proved. Above. Proved above. Okay. Correct, no? Where? In number 1, we proved, no? AOB is equal to COD means AD equals BC. We proved. So therefore, no point of proving this again because we have proved. Now we can use this. Okay. Now to get this result, what I do is I divide left hand side and right hand side of this by what? CD product. We divide both sides by CD product. You know, both sides of an equation we can divide by the same value. It won't change. Huh? It won't change, you know. Okay. You know, when we have an equation like this, 2x equals 4, how to find x? We divide both sides by 2, no? Yes. Okay. This is by cancelling, we get answer as 2 for x. Using that technique, really, this left hand side and right hand side, both we divide by what? CD product. C and D product means single number. Okay. Divide both sides by CD product and obtain this answer. Right? Come to the second one. If this one, write down this and then proof is this. Right. Start now. Hurry up. Right. Start the proof. Start the proof. Right. After coming here, divide both sides by CD, people. Both sides of this. Then we have divide AD product by CD, BC product by CD. D and D you can cancel down. C and C you can cancel down. Then we get A over C equals B over D. A over C equals B over D. This way we can complete the proof. Okay? Yes. People now, subject to this proof or the result, if we consider an example, right? See here. Example I take. Suppose you have here 2 upon x equals 3. Right? This way suppose. Now asking to find x. Right. So do we have here a proportion? Do we have here a proportion? Yes, we have. How? Here this right hand side 3 means 3 over 1. Understand? So now here we have a proportion. Now to find x, right? We can bring this x way here and 3 way here by using this property. Then we get the answer for x. Understand? Okay, this is very simple application, right? You know this already, right? Okay, then come to this as the first one, right? Bring this x way here, 3 way here. Then we get what? 2/3 equals x. 2/3 equals x means people x equals 2/3. All right, this way we get x value. Right. The second one, right? Second one asking people if A over B is equal to C over D. Then second one in the question asking to show this way. B over A is equal to D over C. B over A is equal to D over C. What is this property? Starting from here, compare this with this, you can see there, starting from here, when we compare this, what has happened? This AB, it has come to denominator, B has gone to numerator. Right hand side also same. That means what? Left and right, numerator and denominator, exchange between them. Exchange between them. Understand? So once this way, numerator and denominator exchange between them means it is called as what? Take in reciprocal. Take in reciprocal. Reciprocal. Right? Reciprocal. Take in reciprocal in the left and right. Understand? What is meant by reciprocal then? Of a fraction, we exchange numerator and denominator. We interchange them. Then the new one is called as what? Reciprocal of the original one. So then when we have a proportion, both sides of the proportion, we can take what? Reciprocal. Right? Even after taking the reciprocal, both sides are equal. That's what this result says us. Let's see whether this is true. We'll take here half. Tell me an equal fraction to this half. Yes, 2 upon 4. Left hand side will take the reciprocal, 2 by 1. Right hand side, 4 by 2. 2 by 1 is 2, 4 by 2, also 2, still they are equal. Understand? Now people, how to prove using this? Right, come to proof. Come to proof here. Right. Right. First write down this way, A over B equals C over D. Then we can write AD equals BC. AD equals BC. Right, now to take this result, this left and right, we divide by something. Doing so only we take this. Can you guess, to get this result, now by this, by what value we must divide both sides? By what value we must divide both sides? By what? Secret maths. They are saying very secretly. Why? That's how. No? එහෙම නේද ළමයි? ටිකක් අපිට ටිකක් වරදී කියලා බයක් එහෙම આવුත් නිකන් රහසින් කියලා දානවා. දැන් සර්ට පොඩ්ඩක් හරි මැඩම්ට පොඩ්ඩක් හරි පොඩි කොනක් හරි ඒකේ හරි බව තේරුනොත් එයා දන්නවා ඊටු ටික හරි ගස්සලා සර් හරි මැඩම් හරි කියනවා කියලා. මම තවම එහෙම කියන්නේ නැහැ. හරියට මට උත්තරේ ඕනේ. මොකද ළමයි බෙදන්නේ? Divide both sides by AC. Divide A side, both sides by AC. Right? Divide by AC. Divide by AC, you get the answer. Right. AD divided by AC left hand side. BC divided by AC right hand side. Okay. This A and this A you can cancel down. This C and this C you can cancel down. Then we get to left hand side D over C, right hand side B over A. Right? People now see here, D over C is equal to B over A means the same thing states what? B over A is equal to what? D over C, no? X equals Y means, meantime it says what? Y equals X, no? Yes, right? See here. X equals Y means what? Y equals X, no? So therefore, this equals this means, I can write what? This equals this, right? This gives us what? This gives us B upon A is equal to D upon C, right? People, now, once we write this way a symbol, double line arrow, right? Its meaning is, right, once we put like this has meanings like this. It used to give the idea, this gives. This mean, This word gives, its meaning coming by this, number one. Second one, implies. Implies also what? This denote or gives us. Okay. And third one is means. And fourth one, reads. So therefore, this symbol has this meaning, one of these four. Okay. So if I put here this before, after this, right? If I put this mean what? This proportion gives us what? This thing. Understand? That's how we use this symbol. Okay, no? Right. Write down that now. Okay, if I take that property also into account, and we can then write right. Now suppose like this, we have 2 upon x equals 3 over 4. We need to find x. Tell me, once you use this result, how to find this x? First of all, both sides you can take the reciprocal. That means this just proved one. Okay. X over 2, 4 over 3. Now we can bring this 2 where here. Okay. This 2 we bring along the diagonal. All right. X equals what? 2 into 4 divided by 3. What is that? 8 over 3. Correct, no? All right. Take the example next. Right? This is the example. Prove this second one and obtain this result. And now, using this, you can take this answer. Right? Yes. Right, people now, third, fourth, fifth, third. Third one, we'll count third one. This third, fourth, fifth, of course, most of the time we will use in especially in physics, some simplifications, this third, fourth, fifth, we will use. If you know this way, the simplifications, people, this theories, if you know, the simplification is much easier in the future. I don't think that you have learned this in your IELTS. But anyway, now we learn them now. Now, people, third one is this. Third one is this. Third one given, if we have a proportion like this, A upon B is equal to C upon D, then this says A plus B over B is equal to C plus D over D. This is the result. This way, if we have a proportion, then for that proportion, we can write something like this. Can you guess the way of getting this by this? You can see, people, this denominator in the left-hand side denominator B has been added to where? Numerator. That's how we get A plus B. The same denominator B is still available. Right-hand side also the same thing we have done. What? Right-hand side denominator D has been added to numerator. Then C plus D and the same denominator D placed. So let's see whether this is true. Now I'll write this way. Half equals 2 over 4, no? Now, if this result I write for this proportion, tell me what should we write? මේ result එක ළමයි අපි මේ proportion එකට ලිව්වොත් මොකද්ද ලැබෙන්නේ කියන්නකො? We have to add these two where? Here. The ரெண்டு add பண்ண வேணும் numerator. சரிதானே நான்? ஒன்று plus ரெண்டு. Divide by what? 2. Now this 4 plus This 2 and 4 and divide by 4. Now let's check whether this is true. What left hand side? 3 by 2. Right hand side? 6 by 4. Are they equal? They are equal. They are still equal. Understand? What is this result? That is the result. Understand? So therefore, this result, right? We can prove. First write down the result. Right. And then we'll come to proof. Come to the proof. Let's see how to prove this. Can somebody suggest me a method of proving this? කාරවාරි දෙන්න බණ්ඩ අයිඩිය එකක් මේක ප්‍රූව් කරන්න. ළමයි දෙන්නක චූටි අයිඩිය එකක්. චූටිව නැද්ද? Suggest me a small idea to prove this. If you think you can do this. Starting from here to take this. Very simple thing there we have. Can? No idea. Yes, the proof is this, people. We start from here. A over B is equal to C over D, no? We add to left and right 1. You know, in an equation to left and right, we can add the same value. It won't change. The equation won't change. We add here 1. You can write add in. Start the proof with me. Add in 1 to both sides. Okay? Add in 1 to both sides. What do you get there, people? A over B plus 1 is equal to C over D plus 1. Okay? Right. Correct, no? Yes. I'm going to write this 1 as B divided by B. Any objection? The left hand side 1 I write as B divided by B. Any objection? If so, what is the reason? May 1 lino lamai B by B kila. Where is the mama? Correct, no? B by B is 1, no? Right. Then meantime tell me right hand side 1 to write the way? Yes, C over D we have first. This one we write as how? D over D. Yes, D over D. Right. Then left hand side we have common denominator B. Then directly you can write. Right hand side also same. Then the result is in hand. Baduati. Yes. Right. A plus B divided by B is equal to C plus D by D. Right. See here. Let's see how to use this. Suppose we have an equation x plus 2, x minus 2 divided by 2 equals 5. Okay. Asking to find this x using this property. You know, very easiest way of finding this. But you know, in your oils, if you have this kind of simple equation, you know, first you use the cross multiplication. And then we bring this 2 to right hand side. Answer, mentally you can do. 2 and 5 is 10. Once you take this 2 to right hand side, 10 plus 2 become 12. X is 12. That's true. Now asking to use this property to take the answer for x. Then you might think, so our usual known method is much easier than the method using this. That's true, I agree. But there are some situations, once we apply this property, very easily we can take the answers. Not here. Some situations there are. That occasions you can use, if you know this, how to use this. Yes. People now, on the right hand side, this 5 means what? Really? 5 divided by 1, isn't it? Okay. Then I can write this way, no? Okay. Then tell me, once we apply this property to left hand side, this 2, we have to bring here and add to numerator. Yes, right now. Then the same 2 we must write. Correct. To right hand side, this 1 we have to add here. 5 plus 1 divided by what? 1. This is what I did there. That is nothing but what? Applying this property. Then really what happens here? Minus 2 plus 2 you can cancel down. 0, no? Right. Then we have x over 2. What is 5 plus 1? Is 6. Now we can use a cross multiplication this way. Then we get the same answer we expected 12, no? 2 into 6 is 12. Understand? Yes? Right. Okay. X is 12. Okay? This is how we use this result in this case to take the answer. Understood? Right. Then come to this. Okay, no? Right. Shall we go to next one, number 4. Fourth one now. If A over B is equal to C over D, fourth one in the tutorial, page number 2 you have. What is that? A minus B divided by B is equal to C minus D divided by D. This result. Fourth one. What is this? What is this? This time, from this A here, this B, that is this, has been subtracted. Earlier, this we added to numerator. That's how we got A plus B. This time, the denominator is subtracted from numerator. That's what we do in this case. That's how we get here. B is subtracted from A. What do you get? A minus B here. Divided by the same B. Here, D, C minus D, divided by D. Understand? So here also, we can take in a certain numerical example, we can prove. For example, half equals 2 over 4. Apply this result. We take this 2 to numerator and subtract it from the numerator. Okay? Divide by 2. Take this 4. 2 minus 4 divided by 4. Okay? 1 minus 2 is minus 1 divided by 2. Here, 2 minus 4 is minus 2 divided by 4. Are they equal? Minus half. Minus 2 by 4 is again minus half, no? These are equal. This is the next property. Okay? Right. Then come to proof. I think this time you can guess the proof. How to do this? If you are a little bit cunning enough, you can guess the proof here. We start here, no? A over B equals C over D. Tell me the way of proving this. Subtract 1 from both sides. Right. Subtract 1 from both sides. Right. Subtracting 1 from both sides. You know? Right. And prove that result. How do you get there? A over B minus 1 is equal to C over D minus 1. This 1 I write B upon B. Right hand side 1 I write D upon D. Okay. Then we get the proof. Huh? Right. What do you get there? A minus B over B equals C minus D over D. Okay, no? Now we'll apply this result to take an answer, right? Now I take it like this here. I take 2x plus 3 divided by 3 is equal to, I take a 7. Okay. To find the x here, now we are asked to use this property. Using only the property this and then other properties of the proportions. So then once we apply this property here, tell me how to apply. This 3 we have to subtract from numerator. Okay. And the same denominator 3 we must keep. Right hand 7 means what? 7 over 1. Then we have to subtract from 7, 1. 1, no? Because we subtract, no? This here. This D we take to numerator and subtract from the numerator. Understand? 1 we have to subtract right hand side. Okay. Then what do you get there? 2x plus 3. From this we have to subtract this 3, no? Right. And the same this 3 we must furthermore write. Here means 7 over 1, no? 1 we subtract from this 7. And that still 1 we must write here. Even though we don't write that 1, still 2. Why? When we divide anything by 1, that thing 1 change. Okay. 10 means really what? 10 divided by 1. 100 means what, people? 100 divided by 1. Do we write there 1 at the denominator whenever we need to write 100? No. Okay. Now, what happens here, people? These two you can cancel down. We get 2x plus 2x by 3. 7 minus 1 is 6. Right. So, you can bring this 3 here. 2 here. X equals 3 into 6 divided by 2. Okay. Now you can cancel down. This 2 we cancel down by 2. This 6 we cancel down by 2. We get 3 here. Right now, last week we learned this. Both numerator and denominator available numbers which are divisible by a common value. This way we can divide, no? That we usually know as what? Cancellation. Okay. Then what do you get there? X is 9, no? X is 9. Right. X is 9. People, the next one, the last property, right? The last one. Right. We'll come to the last one. We'll come to the last one. Number 5. Fifth one. If A upon B equals C upon D, then yes. I'll tell you the way of writing this. First, we add this B to this numerator. This denominator we add to numerator. And we write that at the numerator, above the line this way. The denominator, how? From this numerator, we subtract denominator. That we write below the line. That's how we write the left-hand side. I'll repeat that again. We add this b to numerator. This is coming. What is the denominator? Denominator we write subtracting this b from this a. We write below the line. Followed? See here? A boy above the line. Girl below the line. Girl means what this? Not the long hair. Bald hair we have. Now apply the result this. What we write numerator? Girl we add to numerator. Then what is numerator? Boy plus girl. What is denominator? From boy subtract girl and write below the line. Boy minus girl. That's what one side we write. Then tell me the right hand side for C over D. C plus D divided by C minus D. These two are equal. That is the fifth rule under proportion. That is fifth rule. Right? If you have this way, a proportion, for that proportion, we can write like this. Shall we check it? First, write down this. We shall check it. Shall we check it with the proportion this? I write the proportion this. Right. ළමයි left hand side එකට කියන්නකෝ. අපි අර left hand side එක apply කරොත් මොකක්ද ලියන්න වෙන්නේ කියලා. 1 plus 2 is numerator 1 plus 2. Denominator. නේද ළමයි? උඩ එකෙන් යට එක subtract කරලා යට ලියන්න. හිතන්න මේම හරි ලේසි. The upper one above the line we write how? Adding this to numerator. How to write below the line? Subtracting this from numerator. What is that? 1 minus 2. Yes. Apply the same thing to the right hand side. 2 plus 4 divided by 2 minus 4. Now we need to check whether this left and right are equal. We'll simplify this furthermore. What do you get here? 3. 1 minus 2 is minus 1. Here 6. 2 minus 4 is minus 2. Are they equal? Left hand side minus 3. Plus divided by minus is minus. 6 divided by 2 is 3. They are still equal. Understand? This is the property. Now this is the time to prove them. This is the time to prove them. Then we'll come to proof. Come to proof. All right. Come to proof. Come to proof. Yes. We start the proof like this. If A upon B equals C upon D, A plus B over B is equal to C plus D over D. How do you know? We proved above. කලින් ඔප්පු කරා. We proved above. Number 1 proved above. Okay. Secondly, A minus B is equal to C minus A minus B over B is equal to C minus D over D. Number 2. Also proved, no? Also proved. Proved above. Proved above. Right. Now people divide number 1 by number 2. You know how to divide two equations. How to divide two equations, people? In the equations, left-hand sides we divide. Similarly, in the equations, right-hand side we divide separately. That's how we divide two equations. Okay? So, this is how we give that idea. First equation is divided by the second equation. First equation, left-hand side is this, A plus B upon B. That should be divided by A minus B by B. That's the left-hand side after dividing. Right-hand side, this should be divided by this. Okay? Right. Then, still after dividing them, left and right still equal. Okay? Right, then we'll write that. A plus B over B should be divided by what, people? A minus B over B is equal to C plus D over D divided by C minus D over D. We did. Now let's see how to simplify. How to simplify. Now people, pay your attention on this simplification. Suppose I have this way, x upon y, a single number. This I need to divide by z upon y, another single number. Okay. This x upon y, I need to divide by z over y. Right. So then same thing I can write like this, no? X upon y, this one. This line says as what, people? Divide. No? The line says divide. By what? Z over y. Z over y. Then I can write the left hand side same thing by using the division sign like this. Am I correct? Yes. You know, you have learned in your smaller grades. This division sign I can write as multiplication, and thereafter this fraction we have to take reciprocal. Okay? Yes. That you know. X upon y multiplied by y over z. Now people, you know here, this is a fraction, this is a fraction. Two fractions we have to multiply. You know, when we multiply two fractions, first of all, from numerator and denominator, we have to check whether we can cancel down. Here it is. This y can be cancelled down with this y. What do you get there? 1. And here, 1. Now what we do? The numerators we multiply, denominators we multiply. There is the final answer. What do you get? X into 1 is x. 1 into z is z. X upon z we get. This is the answer. Now, without going this way, people, can you tell me a direct method to take this x upon z answer by the very first step itself? මේකේම මේ ආන්සර් එක ගන්න ක්‍රමයක් කියන්නකො ළමයි. බලපු ගමන් පේනවා. ඇස් පේන අයට. Yes, people, this y and this y cancel down. That's what really happens, you know. Here. Thereafter, in the same order, x above the line, z below the line. In the same order, write down the remaining figures here. Answer coming. So then, shall we apply that? We are here and here. Tell me the way of cancellation. B and this B, we can cancel down. D and this D, you can cancel down. What do you get? A plus B upon A minus B equals C plus D upon C minus D. That's the answer. Correct, no? Yes. Then we write down. This gives us the required answer. A plus B over A minus B, C plus D over C minus D. All right. This way we can take the answer. Right? No? Try to understand that cancellation. All right? So you have to keep in your memory these simplifications. All right? Okay. Right? So no point of writing this way as a math student. ඒක තමයි ළමයි අපි පොඩ පොඩ අල්ල ගන්න ඕනේ. අපේ knowledge එකට අපි එක එක එකතු කර ගන්න ඕනේ. හරි මේක මතක තියාගන්න. Memorize these things. If you have a fraction like this, if these denominators are equal, they can be cancelled down and straight away we can take the answer. Okay, no need to write this way. Okay, right. Right, so this is how we prove the fifth one. Now, for the fifth one, we take one question in the tut. People now take in your tutorial, page number 3, under question number 17, page number 3, under question number 17, part 4. Solve the following equations using the properties of proportions. Solve the following equations using the properties of proportions. So fourth one I take that relevant to this theory. It is 2x plus 5 divided by 2x minus 5 is equal to half. Right. Ask you to find x. Apply this result. Tell me how to apply this result. Tell me how to apply this result. This we have to add to numerator. That is the new numerator. Tell me what is the denominator. From this, we subtract this. We write that we are below the line denominator. That's the left hand side. Same thing apply for the right hand side. But this 2 we add to here. And that right above the line. Below the line, this 2 we subtract from 1. And we write below the line. That's how this result we apply for this. Apply that. Think and do, people. Don't buy hard. Don't copy directly. හිතලා කරන්න ළමයි. කොයි වෙලාවත් මැත්ස් ඉගෙන ගන්නකොට කොපි කරන්න යන්න එපා. සමහර වෙලාවල් තියෙනවා අපිට හදිස්සියට තීරුම් ගන්න බැරි වෙනවා. ඒ වෙලාව අපි ලියා ගන්නවා. හැබැයි ගෙදර ගිහලා බලන්න මොකද උනේ ඒකට කියලා. Right? By hearting people, we can't learn properly mathematics. Right? Yes. Once we apply this rule, 2x plus 5 plus what? This we have to add to numerator, no? Yes. 2x minus 5. Divide by what, people? From this, we subtract this. And where do we write it? Below the line. Okay? Right. 2x plus 5 minus 2x minus 5. Right. So there, remember, after minus sign, whenever we write something, as a practice, put a bracket and write inside the bracket that. After minus sign, if you need to write something, right? As a practice, write that inside the bracket. Okay? Right. Same thing we apply to the right hand side, people. 1 plus 2 divided by 1 minus 2. Okay? Now, simplify this. This plus 5 minus 5 you can cancel down. 2x plus 2x, it's 4x numerator. What is denominator? 2x plus 5. Remove bracket. Minus and plus make minus. Minus and minus plus 5. One plus 2 is 3. 1 minus 3 is minus 1. Yes. Now see, another cancellation. 2x minus 2x we can cancel down. Yes. Then what do you get there? I read that here, right? Then what do we have there? 4x upon 5 plus 1, 5 is 10, is equal, people. Here, what do you get? Plus sign by minus sign is minus, no? Plus by minus is minus, minus 3. Okay. Now, what subject x? Yes. We can take this 10 here. We can take this 4 here. X going to be minus 3 into 10 divided by 4. 10 and 4 we can cancel by 2. We get 5 here. Then what do you get for x? Minus 15 by 2. Yes? What's wrong? Here we remove the bracket by multiplying minus sign, no? Minus 2x, minus minus plus. Right? Once you don't put this bracket there, understand? You will multiply only this 2x by minus sign and write in just minus 5 as the same. So then your answer is wrong. That is why I asked you to put after minus sign, if you're supposed to write something, you must write that within a bracket. Yes? Yes, any question there? Yes? What do you get for x? Minus 15 divided by 2. Right, no? Yes, minus 15 by 2. Now, we can come to questions in number 15 in the tutorial, same page number 3. We'll do now questions from that. Question number 15. We are given if x is to y is equal to 3 is to 5. Then ask him to find the following. People, what is meant by this x is to y? Tell me this x is to y as a fraction. What fraction is this x is to y? X upon y. The first number should come to the numerator. X upon y. Should be equal to what? 3 over 5. This is the given proportion. The same thing only here I wrote. Now ask him to prove what, people? First one asking what? X upon y. That already we know. This ratio form we can convert to fraction form like this. This also, people, a proportion, not the same thing. This one only here we have. This also a proportion. This also proportion. This is written in ratio form. The same ratio form we have written here, fraction form. Any ratio means a fraction, people. Remember. Right. Now, first answer is okay. X upon y is equal to 3 upon 5. First one is okay. That's the first question asking. Second one asking, people, y upon x. In the question, second part, y upon x. How to obtain this y upon x? Yes. Take the reciprocal of this proportion left and right. What is reciprocal of the left hand side? Y goes to numerator, x comes to denominator. Y over x. Y over x. Is equal to what, people? 5 goes to numerator, 3 comes to denominator. 5 over 3. All right. Second answer is that. Third one asking. Third one. Asking to find, people, x upon y over y. Asking this third one. We know x upon y is equal to 3 over 5. X upon y is equal to 3 over 5. Using this, how to take this? We learned today what? One property of proportion. What is that? The denominator in the left and right, we can add to what? They are relevant numerators. Understand? That property we learned, no? නේද ළමයි? යට ඒක උඩට add කරන්න පුළුවන් අපිට. The one below the line can be added to numerator, upper one. That we can apply to left and right of the proportion. We learned and we proved, still the new relation equal. Understood? Then tell me what you get when we apply that to this left hand side. Y should be added to x. What do you get to the numerator? X plus y. And the same property we told, the same denominator we keep as the same. Like this. Now apply the same thing to right hand side. What do you get there? 3 plus 5 divided by 5. Then we get what? Left hand side, x plus y over y. This one, that one, only asking the question. What's the answer of that then? 8 here by 5. 8 by 5, right? So this is the answer for that. X plus y over y is equal to 8 by 5. Correct, no? Like that, take the answers for the rest. Take the answer for fourth and fifth one. Right, take the fourth and fifth. Gan lamai, fourth එකයි fifth එකයි. Take the fourth and fifth using the same properties. We know x upon y equals 3 over 5. Today we learned what? Subtracting this denominator from the numerator, writing it at the numerator, we can write this. That means this we subtract from numerator and write at the numerator, and the same denominator y we write. Okay. Same thing we apply to the right hand side fraction. What? 5, you must subtract 3 minus 5. Divide by what? 5. X minus y over y minus 2 over 5. Correct, no? Fifth one. Asking what people? X plus y over x minus y. Asking this. Given x upon y is equal to 3 over 5. Can somebody tell me how to take this? The last property we learned. Last property we learned. What is the last property we learned? මොකද ළමයි අන්තිම එක අපි ඉගෙන ගත්තා. මොකද අන්තිම එක ඉගෙන ගත්තා. යට එක උඩට ඇඩ් කළා. Then denominator subtracted from numerator. Wrote where? Below the line. The one below added to upper. Wrote upper. The one below subtracted from the upper and wrote below the line. That's how we write. Tell me. Left hand side, x plus y. Divided by x minus y. Yes. Apply to the right hand side, same thing. 5, we have to add to 3. And 5 should be subtracted from 3 right below the line. 3 minus 5. Okay, no? You can find this ratio this way. This asking thing you can very easily find if you know the properties of proportions. Otherwise, it takes some time to find this. Yes. So now simplify here. What do you get? X plus y divided by x minus y. 8. 3 minus 5 is minus 2. Then 8 divided by minus 2 is what? Minus 4. Minus 4. No? Plus divided by minus is minus. No? Then we get the final answer. Minus 4. We get. Right now? Yes. Right. We'll come to question number 16. You need question number 16. Take page 3, question number 16. We'll start question number 16 and do them. I'll give 2-3 minutes. Take your question number 16 in the tutorial and do these questions. Hurry up. Question number 16. Number 16. Start to do. Number 16, asking to find A is to B ratio for the following proportions. A is to B ratio. A is to B ratio means as a fraction what? A divided by B. We need to find what? A divided by B. A divided by B is nothing but A is to B ratio. Understood? Yes. Right. Right. We are given here 4A equals 3B. Okay. You can bring this B where here. 4 where here. Then we get A upon B. 3 over 4. Okay. A upon B is nothing but what? It is the one we write as what? A is to B. Then what is A is to B? A is to B is equal to what? 3 upon 4, how to write as a ratio? 3 is to 4. Yes. 3 is to 4. All right. This is how we take the first answer. Number 2. A equals B minus B by 4. I can write it like this here. This B I write 4B divided by 4 minus B by 4. Correct, no? This 4 and this 4 we can cancel down. Then we get B. That means this. It means this B we can write like this. Now we have common denominator 4. Therefore, we can subtract this B from this 4B. 4B minus B is what? 3B. Huh? A equals 3B by 4. Now how to find ratio? 4B by 4 is B, same. Sammy. Hmm? Same, no? 4B by 4 is 4. Same. Sammy. Right. Right. Now people, we can bring this B here. A over B equals 3 over 4. The ratio is what again? A is to B. 3 is to 4. Okay. It's a third one. Third one, I think you can do, no? Yes, very easy one. That 3A minus 2B is equal to A plus 6B. All right. Bring A terms to one side, B terms to other side. A here, minus 2B to right hand side. Once you bring this A to left hand side, people, that becomes minus A. 3A minus A equals 6B plus 2B. This A. 3 minus A, 2A. Here, 8B. All right. Divide both sides by 2. Here 1, here 4. I divided both sides by 2. Left hand side we have A. Right hand side we have 4B. Bring this B here. A over B equals 4. 4 mean people 4 over 1. No? Then A is to be going to be what? 4 is to 1. Clear, no? A over B mean people. A over B equals 4 means 4 means 4 mean 4 upon 1. Right. This gives us what, people? A is to B is equal to 4 is to 1. All right. Right. Take its fourth one. Fourth one. What's that? A plus B divided by A minus B is equal to 7 upon 3. Ask him to find A is to B ratio using the properties of proportions, not any other way. You can find that in other way using cross multiplication and taking A one side and B other side. That's easier. But asking this time to use what? The learn properties of proportions. See how to apply them. I'll give you a hint. The last property we learned, we can apply here. What last property we learned? Denominator you can add to numerator. Divide by a denominator you can subtract from numerator and write numerator. Write denominator. That thing you can apply to both sides. That property. Yes. This we add to numerator. Right. This we write denominator subtracting this thing. We apply to both sides. Yes. Tell me what you get there? A plus B plus what? A minus B. A plus B minus A minus B. 7 plus 3, 7 minus 3. 7 plus 3, 7 minus 3. Right hand side, no? And now simplify this. Here we have B minus B, you can cancel down. A plus A. A plus A is 2A, no? Right. People, once you remove bracket here, what do you get? Minus into A. What's that? Minus A. That minus A will cancel with this plus A. Will cancel down straight away, no? No point of writing another one step to show them, no? Right. Now you are advanced level students, no? Not oil students, no? No longer oil. Advanced. Advanced means advanced. Yes, no? Yes. Then no need to write another one more step to take this into account, right? People, another one here. What? Minus and minus. Minus and minus plus. B. They are plus B. Here also another B available. B plus B. What? 2B. Come to right hand side. 10 divided by 4. Cancel down this 2, this 2. Right hand side. 4 by 2, 2. 10 by 2, 5. Then AOB is equal to 5 over 2. This means A is to B is equal to 5 is to 2. Right. That way we can complete that part. Right. We'll come to number 17 and do that also. Take number 17. We'll do this all questions in number 17. Solve the following equations using the properties of proportions. Solve means what, people? Solve means in the given equation, there is an unknown algebraic letter. Ask him to find that letter. That's the meaning of solve. That's the meaning of solve. Right. Two upon A equals 3 over 5. What is the easiest way of people? First take reciprocal. First take reciprocal on both sides. Yes. A over 2 equals 5 over 3. Secondly, we'll use the cross multiplication this way. A 10 over 3. It's second one. X minus 2 divided by 2 equals 1/3. Ask you to use the properties of proportions to take the answers. So therefore, how to apply the non-properties? This 2 we can add to numerator. Then the right hand side 3 we can add to numerator. X minus 2 plus 2 divided by 2. 1 plus 3 divided by 2. Okay. 1 plus 3 divided by 3, not 2. This minus 2 plus 2 you can cancel down. What do we have now? X over 2 equals what? 4 over 3. Now, bring this 2 here. X equals 8 over 3. It's a third one. Fourth one, we did know. Third one. Third one. Third one is 1 upon x minus 2 equals 1 over 2x. Ask him to find x. What is the easiest way? All of can lazy mugamemugat. We take the reciprocal. Easiest way is taking reciprocal. All right. What do you get there? X minus 2 over 1, no. X minus 2 over 1 means what? When you divide something by 1, it won't change. X minus 2. All right. Other side, 2x. No, people? Now what we do? Do we take that 2x to left or this x to right? Both are same. We'll take this x to right. Leave in minus to left hand side. Also take this x to right, that becomes minus x. 2x minus x is x. Huh? Minus 2 equals x means what? X equals minus 2. No? Right. All right. That is how we do that. It's fourth one we did. Right. So therefore, that's the end of the proportion. Right. These properties, people, will be very useful in future simplifications when you do. Right. Now we come to the simultaneous equations. Okay. First we discuss few questions with two unknowns, and secondly 3 unknowns. Okay. All right. Write the heading as this way: solving simultaneous equations. Solving simultaneous equations. Solving simultaneous equations. Solving simultaneous equations. Right? Okay. Right. I'll take question number 18, part 1. You learned this in grade 9, I think. 9 or 10? Solve simultaneous equations? Grade 9. Yes. Grade 9, no? You first learned this simultaneous equation, grade 9 or 10? Oh, never learned. Were you in the grade 9? මේ 9 පන්තියේ නම ඉස්සර ඉගෙන ගත්තේ. 9 ද 10 ද? නැත්නම් ඉගෙන ගත්තේ නැත්නම් 9 හිටියේ නැද්ද? Right. Anyway, people, number 18. I'll take part 1. 2x minus y equals 3. X plus y equals 9. Right. So what's basically the method here? Number 1, number 2. We mark like this. Then suggest me what is the method, easiest method of getting the mark x and y? We first, here, you know, y has minus sign, minus y here, plus y. You know, once we add this 1 and 2, the plus y will cancel with minus y. Then the y letters will disappear from the left hand side, giving the answer for x first. This is very easy, therefore. We add 1 and 2. 1 plus 2. How to add two equations? Add left hand sides together. Right. Then left hand side of 1 is 2x minus y plus x plus y equals right hand side 3 plus 9. Okay. Minus y plus y you can cancel down. 2x and x 3x. 3 plus 9 12. Cancel down this 3 and 12 by 3. 1 here, here 4. X is 4. Okay. Now, if x is not there, put that x value in number 2 for the place of x and taking that right hand side, find y. Yes. Now by 2. Substitute x equals 4, we are here. 4 plus y equals 9. Y equals 9 minus 4. Y equals 5. The answers for x and y we found. Correct, no? Difficult to understand? Huh? Difficult? Illa. Right. People now take it number 2. Take it number 2. Take it number 2. Take it number 2. R2a minus b equals 1. 2a plus b equals 9. Number 1, number 2. Still we can add this 1 and 2 because minus b plus b will cancel. Then we get what here? 2a plus 2a, 4a. Minus b plus b will cancel off. Don't write. This step I am going to ignore. මේ තමයි. මෙයාට මේ ඇඩ් කරපුවාම -5 +5 වලට කැපෙන එක නෙවෙන්නේ නේ. ඒක මෙතනදී මවට පේනවනේ. P itself we can see it. ඊන ළමයි ලියන්නේ ඇයි දැන් අපි? නේද? අපි දැන් ඕලෝ ළමයි නෙමෙයිනේ. ඇඩ්වාන්ස් වල ළමයිනේ. නේ? සාමාන්‍යයෙන් සොසයිටි ඉන්න අය දන්නේ මැත්ස් කරන ළමයි හරි මීටර් කියලා. මීටර් කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? මොලේ තියෙන ළමයි කියලා. තව ස්ටෙප් එකක් ඉස්සරහ තිබුණාම මොකද්ද? ඒගොල්ලෝ මැත්ස් කරන්නේ ඉංග්‍රීසි මීඩියම්. අම්මට උඩුදාර මීටර් කියලා හිතන්නේ. ඇත්තටම අපි දන්නවා ඇත්තම තත්ත්වය මොකද්ද කියලා මම කාටවත් කියන්නේ නැහැ. හරිද? ඒ වුණාට ඕගොල්ලෝ කියන්න යන්න එපා ඒවා වැඩි. මොකද ඒගොල්ලෝ හිතන්නේ දාර මීටර් කියලා. ඇත්තම තමයි ළමයි කතාවත්. ඇයි මැත්ස් කරන්න හිතෙන්නත් පොඩි බ්‍රේව් ගතියක් ඔළුවේ තියෙන්න ඕනේ. නැත්තම් හැමෝම මැත්ස් කරන්නේ නැහනේ. ඇයි මැත්ස් කිව්වොත් බයනේ නේද? මට මතකයි දවසක් මම ඔය තැනකට ගිහිල්ලා ඉතින් අපි අලුතෙන් කෙනෙක් අඳුර ගත්තාම ඉතින් අහනවනේ මොකද්ද කරන්න කියලා. ඒතකොට ඉතින් මම සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ඉතින් වැඩි මං ගැන කියන්න කැමති නැති පුද්ගලයෙක්. මොකවත් නොකිය හිටපුවමත් අවුල් හින්දා මං කිව්වා මම මෙහෙමයි මං ගුරුවරයෙක් කියලා. එච්චරයි කිව්වේ. ඊට පස්සේ අහනවා මොකද ඉස්කෝලේ කියලා. අපේ ඉස්කෝලේ නැහැනේ. මං කිව්වා ඉතින් මං ටියුෂන් කරන්න කියලා. ඊට පස්සේ ඔන්න පටන් ගත්තා සර් මොනවද කරන්නේ කියලා. මං කිව්වා මේ මම කරන්නේ ගණන් කියලා. කොයි ග්‍රේඩ් එකකටද කරන්න කිව්වා. මං කිව්වා ඉතින් ග්‍රේඩ් එකක් නැහැ කරනවා කියලා. ඒ කියන්නේ O levelද? මං කිව්වා නෑ. මම A level වලට කරන්න කියලා කිව්වා. ඇත්තද? A levelද? සර් නම මොකක්ද කියලා ඊට පස්සේ අහනවා. ඊට පස්සේ ඉතින් මම නමත් කිව්වා. අහලා නෑනේ. ඊට පස්සේ මං කිව්වා ඉතින් මං ගොඩක් කරන්නේ ඉංග්‍රීසි මීඩියම් එකට. ඇත්තද සර්? ඕන් අපි ගැන හිතාගෙන හැටි. ඒ වගේ තමයි අනිත් අය ඕගොල්ලෝ ගැන හිතාගෙන මැත්ස් කරනවා කිව්වහම අම්මට දාලා මීටරයක් වෙන්නේ නේද බං? දාලා මීටරයක් වෙන්නේ නැත නේ. එහෙම හිතින්ද අරින්න ළමයි. අය එහෙම හිතෙන්ද අරින්න. පැත්තටලා ඉන්න. වැඩි කතා බහට යන්න එපා. හැබැයි පොත බලපුවාම තේරෙනවා මේ දෙන්න ඇඩ් කරලා උත්තරේ ගන්නකොට මේ ස්ටෙප්ස් දෙක ලිව්වොත් මෙහෙම අර මං කිව්ව එක තේරෙන්න ගන්නවා. මොකද්ද? අපි හිතාන ඊට එහෙමම නෙමෙයි. එහෙමම නෙමෙයි කියලා. Even though we thought like that, it is not still the same. නේද? ඒක පෙන්වන්න යන්න එපා වැඩි. ඒ නිසා අපි ඊළඟ එකේදී මේ ස්ටෙප්ස් දෙක ඇඩ් කරලා පෙන්වන්නේ නැහැ. හිතින් කපනවා. මේ ළමයි -y + y දෙක කැපෙලා යනවනේ. ඒක ලියන්න ඕනද? නෑනේ. මේ දෙක කැපෙන බව පේනවනම් 2x + x 3x කියලා කෙලින්ම ලියමු. නේද? ඒ වගේ මෙතන මේ දෙක කැපෙනවනේ 4a = 1 ළමයි 10. නේද? ආ හිතාගන්න අරින්න ළමයි පෙන්වන්න යන්න එපා. ඇත්තටම එහෙම තමයි මේ මැත්ස් කරන්න. ඉතින් සාමාන්‍ය ළමයෙක් කෙනවා කියලා කියන්නේ හොඳ මොලයක් එයාට තියෙන්න ඕනේ. එයාට ඒ ඩිසිෂන් එක ගන්නම කොච්චර මේ කොන්ෆිඩන්ස් එකක් තියෙන්න ඕනද ළමයි. නේ? ඉතින් ඇත්තම කතාවත් ඒකනේ. මැත්ස් කරලා ඒ තුනක් ගත්ත ළමයෙක් එක්ක සාමාන්‍යයෙන් වැඩ කරනකොට තව ළමයෙක් අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම ඉතින් මැත්ස් කරපු ළමයි ඉස්සරහින් ඉන්නවා. ඒක ඕගොල්ලෝ දැන් නෙවෙයි තේරෙන්නේ. තව පාඩම් දෙක තුනක් කරපුවාම ඔක තේරෙනවා. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් මේ ඔය අම්මලා තාත්තලා එනවනේ මේ ඕගොල්ලෝ ඕලු කරලාන් පස්සේ පන්තියට බාර දෙන්න. දැන් මෙහෙත් ඔය හිටපු ගමන් අම්මලා එහෙම ආව බාර දෙන්න, දුවලා එහෙම බාර දෙන්න. පුතාලා බාර දෙන්නත් එනවා. ඉතින් දීලා යනවා නේ සර් කොහොම හරි කොල්ලට හරි කෙල්ලට හරි උගන්වලා දෙන්න කියලා. ඉතින් මාස 7-8කට පස්සෙත් ඔය ඉඳලා හිටලා ඒ දෙමාපියෝ එනවා හම්බ වෙන්න. ඉතින් මට බොහෝමයක් දෙමාපියෝ කියලා තින් දෙයක් තමයි අනේ සර් දැන් මේගොල්ලොත් එක්ක අපිට කතා කරලා බේරෙන්න බෑනේ. කතා කරලා බේරෙන්න බෑනේ. කොහෙන් කතා කරත් අපි වැරදි. ඒගොල්ලෝ කතා කරනකොට අපිට කතා කරන්න දෙන්න අපි කරමුනේ ඉතින් ඉන්නවා කියලා. දැන් ඒගොල්ලන්ට එක දීලා අපි වැත්තටලා ඉන්නවා කියනවා. මොකද ළම හේතුව? මේ මැච් කරනකොට ඕගොල්ලෝගේ concept අලුත් වෙනවා. logically හිතනවා. අම්මලා තාත්තලා ඉතින් එහෙම හිතන්න පුරුදුලා තිබුණේ කලින් ඉතින් මැච් කරා නම් එයාත් ටිකක් ලේසි වෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඉතින් ඕගොල්ලෝ ටග් ගාලා කතාවකට කරනකොටම දන්නවා මේ වගේ හිතලා තියලා ඔළුව පොඩ්ඩක් ෆෝම් වෙලා තියෙන හින්දා ටංගල ගහනවා. ඉතින් ආයෙ කතා කරන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. ඉතින් ඕක දැනි ඕගොල්ලෝ තව ටික දවසක් ඉස්සරහට යනකොට ඕගොල්ලෝ දෙමාපියොත් ඕගොල්ලෝ කියයි දැන් ඉතින් කතා කරලා බලන්න බේරන්න බෑනේ කියලා. ඒ ළමයි කටින්ද නෙවෙයි අර වාචාල කටින්ද නෙවෙයි. නේ? අර සමහර කට්ටිය නම් ඉන්නවා. ඒක දිගට කියාගෙන යනවා කාටද කියන්න දෙන්නේ නැතුව. එහෙම නෙවෙයි. අපි කියන්නේ හා ඇත්ත දෙක වචනය කියන්නේ. ඒ කියන්නේ ඕගොල්ලෝ ඔක්කොම ළමයි එයා කියන ටික ඔක්කොම ඉමේජින් කරලා ඔළුවේ ස්ටෝරි එක ඔළුවේම හදාගෙන ටග් ගාලා ඇනලයිස් කරලා ගන්නවා. ඔයගොල්ලෝ අවුට්පුට් එක ටග් ගාලා ලැබෙන ඔයගොල්ලෝ හිතන්න පුළුවන් හින්දා ඊට පස්සේ ඒක අඩුපාඩු දකින්න ගන්නවා. ඒක කියපු ගමන් තමයි අනිත් එක්කනට තේරෙන්නේ අඩේ ඇත්තනේ මේක මෙහෙම වෙන්න පුළුවන් නේ කියලා. ඒ කොහෙන්ද එන්නේ ළමයි ඒක? මේ සබ්ජෙක්ට් ඉගෙන ගන්නකොට. Especially when we do maths. We think logically people. We think deeply. We concentrate much than the others. In other subjects of course this deeper thinking we never experience. Especially maths only we can see this. නේද? maths වල තමයි මේක පේන්නේ ළමයි. deeply අපි හිතනවා තනියම. ඒක අනිත් subjects වල නෑ. අනිත් subjects වල නෑ කිව්වට physics science වල තියෙනවා. අනිත් subjects වල ටිකක් නෑ ඇත්තටම. Just think like history. Just think like history. මොනවා ළමයි තියෙන්නේ? ඔයගොල්ලෝ history ඉගෙන තියෙනවනේ. XY තියෙනවද? ඉතින් හරිනේ. මම අපි ඒක වැඩක් කතා කරන තුන මේ සබ්ජෙක්ට්ස් කරන කටිය තරහයයි. Right. හරි. Now people here we can A subject A how bring this 4 here 10 over 4. A equals cancel down this 5 and here 2. Right. A equals 5 by 2 people. Now I take this number 2 by 2. Substitute for this A. 2 A means 2 into A. A is 5 by 2 plus B equals 9. Cancel down this 2 and this 2. 5 plus B equals 9. Bring this 5 to right hand side. B equals 9 minus 5. B equals 4. Right. These two questions, people, really very easy. Really very easy. But I'll give you one question. Don't go to solve that. First listen to me. දැන් ළමයි අපිට දෙනවා පොඩි question එකක් මෙන්න මෙහෙම. Another question like this people think. 3x plus 7y equals 11. And 13x minus. I'll take here like 19y equals 13. You are given this way. Then what happens now, people? As we did earlier, by directly adding or subtracting the two equations, can we take the answers for unknowns? No. There are little more work compared to earlier, no? According to your experience, tell me if you need to do this question to solve these simultaneous equations, your method. Have you solved this kind of simultaneous equations in your IELTS? I think so. But this kind of sums were hardly any available in the papers, in oil papers. Right? Neither, neither papers. Right. People, even though we have like this, right, we have another shortcut to get the answers for x and y. I'll explain that shortcut first by using this example because we know its answers. At the moment, once you look at this, you feel a little bit inconvenience of finding x and y. After explaining this shortcut, of course, I think you will get the answer for that within 10 seconds. Okay, for x and y. දැන් කිව්වොත් හදන්නෙම නෑ නෝගොල්ලෝනේ. ගෙදර ගිහින් හදලා ගේන්නම් කියලා කියයි. නෑ හදන්න එපා. දැන්ම හදවනවා මම ඔයගොල්ලෝ. ගෙදර කියලා simplify කරලා ගේන්න next time. Right. Because the method is this. I'll take these two simultaneous equations to explain the shortcut. First, what you do is this. The right hand side figures bring on the left of equal sign, and on the right hand side of equal sign you should have 0. That's what here we have. And also ensure in your two equations x is first and then secondly y, then third constant terms available. In that way both the equations we have to form. Right. Now I'll explain the way of finding x. Right. Very carefully listen to me. At first occasion, try to understand the method. I'm going to find this x. X equals right hand side for this x has numerator and denominator. Now I am going to explain how to write the numerator. When you write the numerator of this x, right? Okay. When you write the numerator of this x, first ignore the column containing x letters. This ignore. Hide this way. Then what are the four terms you have? This term, this term, this term, this term. Understand? Here this y has before it coefficient 1. With this minus sign, it is minus y, minus 1. Here also we have 1. Right. Now the numerator is written like this. This coefficient we multiply with this 9. Okay. This coefficient means with the minus sign you have to take minus 1 and this minus 9 you multiply. Minus 1 into minus 9. Okay. We put in a bracket. And put minus sign and multiply this way. This value with this coefficient. There we have to take the signs also. What do you get there? Minus 3 into 1. What is that? Minus 3. Right inside the bracket. Right. Can you remember the method? When you write answer for x, in the two equations, x column we have to ignore. Then you have 4 terms. How do we multiply? This way we multiply. This way we multiply. Before multiplying this way, we put minus sign and product we write. That is how we write the numerator. Now let's see how to write the denominator. When you write the denominator, this column we have to ignore. What column? The third column we have to ignore. All right, third column we have to ignore. Once you ignore people third column, what are the terms available? This 2x, this terms, no? For those terms also the same thing we do as we did at the numerator. What? This 2 and this 1 we multiply. Before multiplying other way, multiply this and this. Before multiplying that, put minus sign and that product we write here. minus 1 into 1 minus 1. Okay. Now simplify this. What do you get? Here 9. Here plus 3. Here 2. Minus minus plus. 9 plus 3. 12. 2 plus 1. 3. 12 by 3 is 4. Have you obtained x equals 4? Right. හරි. දැන් ළමයි ඉතින් මෙහෙමයි. ඔක ප්‍රැක්ටිස් කරපුවාම මේක ලියන්න නැතුව හිතින් කියන්නත් පුළුවන්. ඔන්න මැජික් එකක් වගේ පෙන්වන්න පුළුවන්. නේද? මම ආන්සර් දෙන්න කියලා මේක මතක තියාගෙන ප්‍රැක්ටිස් කරලා ක්වෙස්චන්ස් තුනක් උත්තර කියන්න පුළුවන් ළමයි. එහෙනම් අතන කියමුද? පුළුවන් නේද දැන් ඔක ඔන්න කියාගන්න. ඉන්න. y හොයලෙමු. Let us find y. People, when you find y, the method is still the same. But a simple thing is there. When you find y, people, we put minus sign and start to repeat this thing I explained. When you find y, the column containing y first we ignore when we write the numerator of y. As we did. When we write x, we ignore what? The x column and we use the rest. No, the same thing for y also. When you write y, the column containing y we ignore. Kiyan lamai දැන් මේක අපි ignore කරනවා. How to multiply? 2 and minus 9. All right. Minus this and 1. Minus 3 and 1. Minus 3 and 1, no? All right. How to write denominator? As before, කලින් වගේ. හැම වෙලෙම ළමයි, every occasion when you write a denominator, we cross the third column and write this way multiplying. That means again you will get this, no? All right. 2 into 1 minus 1. All right. Now we'll simplify this. What do you get? This minus sign available there. Here minus what people? 18. Here plus 3. Right? We have it like this. Here what do you get? 2 into 1 is 2. 1, 3. What is this? Minus 18 plus 3? Minus 15. That minus and this minus plus. Plus 15 by 3. What? 5. ආවා නේද? ඇවිල්ලා. දැන් ළමයි ඔයගොල්ලෝ අමාරුයි කියවනේ මේක නේද? මං ආන්සර්ස් දෙක අරන් දෙන්න. ලබන්සෝ තියෙනකොට සිම්ප්ලිෆයි කරලා ආන්සර්ස් කියන මේක ඈ. දැන් මේක මෙහාට ගන්න ඕනේනේ. minus 0. ඔන්න ගත්තා. minus 0. right. Now tell me x. දැන් ඔය කලින් බෑ කිව්වා නේද? ඕන් දැන් පුළුවන්. Tell me x. 3 into, sorry, we don't take this, no? 7 into this. 7 into minus 13. Put minus sign. Minus 11 into minus 19. All right. Divide by what? Ignore this column. 3 into minus 19. Minus 7 into 13. හරිනේ. සතියක් තියෙනවා ළමයි කාලේ. ගෙදරට සිම්ප්ලිෆයි කරලා ගේන්න. හරි? Now you have just to simplify it, no? All right? Don't go to simplify them. කරන්න එපා. නික method එකක් අල්ලගන්න. Right? Y also you can write minus. When you find y, we ignore this y column, people. Then this and this we multiply. I'll give the note this, don't write this one. Right. And minus what, people? When we ignore y, this and this and this and this, no? Minus 11 into 13. Same thing coming to denominator. 3 into minus 19 minus 7 into 13. This way we can take. Okay. Now we'll write down this as a knot. But this shortcut. So hereinafter, people, when you need to solve two simultaneous equations, use this method. Because no need to show the steps of getting the answers. In AL, for the steps of solving simultaneous equations, you won't get marks. you get for final answers the marks. And remember, these simultaneous equations we used to take in a question at a part, last answer, for that only we use these simultaneous equations. Right? For the final answers only you get 5 marks. So therefore, writing this way, long steps unnecessary, not meaning. So then very shortest method we have to apply to simplify this way, two simultaneous equations. The shortest method is this. Right? We'll take down that as a note. Huh? Right. Right. Write it as a note. Huh? Not. Naughty. Hmm? Huh. Ax plus by plus c equals 0. First one. Lx plus my plus n equals 0. Second one. Now, as I explained, then give me the x value and y value. Think and write, people. Remind, think and write for x and y. Then here itself you can remember everything. No need to again by heart to practice again. Remind the things I explained here and write down. What is x, people? When you write x, we said what? The column containing x, we have to ignore. Huh? The column containing x, we have to ignore. Right. This is the column containing x. Now we multiply coefficients only. Huh? Right. What are the terms remaining now? These two terms. These two terms. How to multiply, people? Bn, put minus sign, Cm. Correct, no? Bn minus Cm. All right. Bn minus Cm. Right. How to write denominator? When you write the denominator, always the constant column we have to ignore. The column which do not contain x or y. Then rest 4 terms identify here. Now multiply Am minus Bl. Okay, this is x. Right. Same process for y, but when you start to write y, we have to put minus sign and start. That's all. Minus sign and start. The same thing. Okay. Right. When you find y, the column containing y we have to ignore. What do you get? An minus Cl. Okay. Denominator. This column we have to, constant column we have to hide. Am minus Bl. This is all. Correct, no? Yes. Then we'll use this method to take few answers of some questions here given us. නේද ළමයි? දැන් නම් ඉතින් මේක සුටුස් ගාලා කරන්න පුළුවන් නේ. නේද? බලාන කරන්න පුළුවන් නේද? Shall we take the question number 18 part 6? 18 part 6 ළමයි. 18 part 6. X plus 2y equals 7. 2x plus 3y equals 12. This way, once you keep the equations, you can't apply this. You have to bring the right hand side things to left. And right hand side, we should have only 0. Okay, no? Rewrite this and take the answers. No need to put 1 and 2, no? No longer we use that method you know already that we used in the oil. 2x plus 3y minus 12 equals 0. X equals y equals. Right. Take x and y now. One step. One step. Think and do, people. Think and do. What's wrong? Think and do. Two n minus 12 minus 24 minus minus 7 and 3 minus 21. Okay, no? When you write denominator, I told you, the column containing the constant we have to ignore. Here now we have 1. 1 into 3, it's 3. Minus 2 into 2, it's 4. That's fine now. Here what do you get? Minus 24 plus 21. Minus 24 plus 21 is minus 3. No? Minus 3 divided by minus 1. What is that? 6. X equals 3. Right. Find y. When you find y, the column containing y, we ignore. Identify the rest 4 terms. Multiply the coefficients. 1 into minus 12. Minus 12. Put minus sign. Minus 7 into 2 minus 14. Okay. Denominator as before 3 minus 4. Y equals minus. Here 14 minus 12 is 2. 2 divided by minus 1. This is nothing but minus minus plus y equals 2. So we can do this mentally now. Now we can do this mentally. Right? Correct, no? Yes. Right. Now, in question number 18, we'll come to another one more question. It is the question number 18, part 12. Question number 18, part 12. Any question here in applying this method? In applying this method? Is it confusing? Is it confusing, this method? No. Practice this again and again now. Okay? Right? There's nothing to confuse. Only thing is, you are not that much familiar with this method. Therefore, go home and take in this way questions and your own questions creating yourself, apply the method and practice this. Okay? Everything at the very first time you learn, we can't understand 100%. Right? So some portion we can't understand. But that portion you can understand by practicing that as homework. The people who practice as homework like that people, they will come to a good level in very short period. So therefore, don't neglect your works because the foundation is very important. Okay. Right. So we come to question number 18, part 12. Part 12. There you are given x plus 2 over 5. 8 minus y over 4 equals x plus y over 7. Right. Now, you are not familiar with this kind of simultaneous equations, no? You can't see there are two simultaneous equations like here. First of all, people, by using this, we have to form that two simultaneous equations. How? You can form that two simultaneous equations like this. First, equate any two you like. Suppose these two we equate. And using the properties of proportions, we bring xy to one side, then we take one equation as here. Now we equate any two another expressions you like. First we equate this two, no? Then you can equate either this and this or this and this. Whichever the two you equate and take the equation, right? Selection of the two, one decide the final answer. However you select the two expressions here and form the equations, final answers come in correctly. So therefore, first thing is what? You have to form what? Two equations. Okay? First we equate this two. Then what do you get there, people? X plus 2 over 5 equals 8 minus y over 4. Then use this way cross multiplication. That means the properties of proportions. Then what happens, people, there? By this 4, you should multiply this x and 2 both. What do you get here? 4 into x is 4x. 4 into 2 is 8. Sign is plus because this is plus, this is plus. By this 5, we have to multiply both 8 and y. What do you get? 5 into 8. What is that? 40. 5 into y. 5y. But here y has minus sign. 5 has plus sign. Plus and minus make what? Minus. Correct, no? Yes, put minus here. Now what we do? This 8 we take to right hand side. Minus 5y we take to left hand side. Then what do you get? 4x plus 5y. People, now we are supposed to apply this method, no? Then no point of keeping the constant on the right hand side, no? We'll bring that also to what? Left hand side. Then see what happens there, people? Once I bring this 40 to this side, it will be what? Minus 40. And this plus 8, minus 40 plus 8 is minus 32. Yes, I will write that. Without writing more steps, people, minimum number of steps writing, obtain this. First one is okay. Right. Select another two more. Any question here up to here? I equated these two. Used by this 4 cross multiplication. That x and 2 both we have to multiply by 4, no? 4x plus 8. Here this 5 we have to multiply 8 and y both. 5 and 8, 40. 5 and y, 5y. I took this 5y to this side plus 5y. 40 to this side minus 40. 8 minus 40 is minus 32. Now on the right hand side we have 0. Understood? I like that, people. Equate another two more. I'll equate these people, these two. Or else you can equate this and this. Any two you like. Equate that two and take another equation. Solve that two by using the shortcut. That's all. Start. 8 minus y over 4 equals x plus y over 7. All right. By this 7, we have to multiply this way. 4, we have to multiply this way. Right. By this 7, you should multiply both this 8 and y. 7 into 8, it's 56. 7 into y, 7y. Here plus, here minus, then minus. 4 and x, 4x. 4 and y, 4y. People, now I bring this left-hand side terms right. Huh? The left-hand side, these terms I take right. 4x, one change. Right. Minus 7y I take to right-hand side. That becomes plus 7y. Over there, still 4y available. They together 11y. No? 11y. Okay? And this 56 also I take to right-hand side. Minus 56. No? Now what do we have? Where's the equal sign? Here. We have the equal sign here, no? This one. Now left-hand side we have what? 0. It says what, people? This expression equals 0. ඉතින් ළමයි equal 0 කම මේ පැත්තේ ලිව්වා කියලා මට බයිනවද ඔයගොල්ලෝ? Same thing, no? Understood? Yes. I must write equal sign 0 here. Same thing only I wrote. This equals 0. Understood? Right. Then we go to second equation. Now we need to solve first and second. Then exactly below that, I suppose write this. Okay? 4x plus 5y minus 32 equals 0. ළමයි වැඩේ හිතුව තරම් අමාරු නේ. ෂෝට්කට් දාන්න ඕනේ නේද? ෂෝට්කට් දාන්න ඕනේ නේද? Why reason, people? In both equations, x terms same. Then we know they have the same signs also. Then we can remove these x terms from the system once you subtract these two equations. Am I correct? Let us put here this as number 1. If necessary, we can apply that. Right? We'll take this as number 1. 1 minus 2. 1 minus 2. All right. How to do this, people? 1 minus 2? By this x term we subtract. What do you get? 4x minus 4x. What's that? 0. 0, right. Here, 11y minus 5y. 11y minus 5y. What? 11 minus 5. 6y. 6y. Yes, 6y. Delta y. Minus 56 minus 32. There you have to be very careful. Minus 56. Right. From this, we subtract what? Not just 32. What? Minus 32. Within bracket, when you write minus 32, you have to understand this minus and this minus make plus 32. Here minus 56. What is the answer? Minus 56 plus 32. Minus 24. Understood? For that occasion, this minus 32. This middle minus is this one. That and this minus, and you have to multiply. Plus 32. Minus 56. It's minus 24. That we should have here. Equals 0 minus 0 is 0. Okay. We can divide this term, and right hand side 0 by what? 6. You know, both sides of an equation we can divide by the same value, it won't change. Then 6 divided by 6 is 1. 24 divided by 6 is 4. Y minus 4 equals 0 means bring this right hand side, y equals 4. Right. Y equals 4. Right. Y is 4 people. Now, this y equals 4, we will substitute in number 2. Or 1, whichever you like. That shortcut also you can use, but this is much easier, no? Rather than using shortcut. Huh? Yes. Yeah. Now, by number 2, we can take the answer. By 2. By number 2. 4x. All right. People here, 5 times y. Put this 4, the answer of y. We are here. 5 into 4, what? 20. Understood? 20 minus 32. Minus 12. Take that right hand side. Plus 12. Huh? We'll write that. Understand? Why? No steps required in AL. This way you must be able to simplify. Now cancel down both sides by 4. What do you get? X equals 3. All right. This is how we take the answer. Yes. Okay, people, then. These questions, especially question number 18, there are 15 parts, but in that question number 18, though these questions don't do yet, especially the question number 11 don't do as homework. In question number 18, part 11 don't do. Okay, question number 18, part 11 don't go to do. Right? The rest questions in 18 do as homework. Next day we start number 19, that means the equation with 3 unknowns. Thereafter, I think next week we can come to the logarithm part. Okay. Especially in this case, people, that shortcut of solving the simultaneous equation is more important. Okay, that we very often use in the future in solving questions. Right. Okay, then today we come to the end of the lesson, and hopefully we do the class next Friday without an issue. I think we can do without an issue next Friday. Okay, right. Right. So then we stop the class here. Right.